like, if you want water, they have to make a ship and then defeat all the bosses in the dungeons. So instead of like just a simple game that goes straight down. I'm also kind of curious what it would do for like generation in general. Alright, let's get rid of this dumb shit and then let's do this. Let me say room. Do a reference to the room. This is easier. This is what I should have done. Yes. Yes, that's right. Wait, does it need to be -1? I feel like that's wrong. Let me see. So if I want to place a room on the east side, I think I need room x plus width. Because -1 puts it there. But getting rid of the -1 puts it here. Yes, I think that's correct. And then for west, it's x but -1, so it puts it on this, puts it in this column. And then y can be anything from here to here. Yeah, I think that's right. Let me see, the rooms were all on an array. I would generate one path through all of them, mark the start and exit, and then go through and randomly assign empty doors together. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that would be a pain in the ass. So were there a lot of situations where you just didn't have like a path to get through it because it was so random? Oh, you know what? Instead of this, let's do door. And then change all these. Yeah, perfect. So, yeah, I might run into that problem with what I'm doing. I'm using Dijkstra's path algorithm. So the rooms seem to be always connected and there's always a way through it. But what I might do is I'll have a unit test and I'll use the map algorithm to confirm that there is actually a path from one to the other. All right, what happened? 38. Probably this one. Okay. What is failing? Unknown exception. Then it bombs there. Okay. Let's see what we got. Unknown exception. Oh. Let's see if anybody can figure out why. So this is why I always try to throw, this is like a little library I have bunch of assurances things. Anybody figure out why that's possibly running? Oh, I see. So you just iterate through them. Yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. That's kind of the same thing. I'm going through pairs and connecting them, and then when I get to the end, I can connect the end. I call it the human centipede algorithm. Alright, for everyone who didn't figure it out. If you did, you're smarter than me. Alright, now hopefully those will still be within the map. I need to work more on getting things to be inside the map. Alright. Start point is in a wall. Okay, cool. That's getting closer, so let me double check that. Oh. Alright, cool. So that's out X and Y is... Yeah, what we should do is... Yeah, let's do add doors. Here, and then we'll, where's make room? Right here. Let me confirm set room. And then we're going to do dump map M walls. Take a look at that. Oh, yeah. Okay, seems to work, but I bet there's like one of those doors is not in a good spot. I think the calculations are wrong. Yeah, so this is kind of more what I want. Let's take a look. Yeah, it looks like this one had a door here. And I love how the algorithm kind of carves the rooms to be more irregular. Yeah, this looks like I had a door there and there. Good. Door there and there. This looks like it had a door down here and up here. This had a door there and probably had like a door here. So then a lot of the paths just kept cutting. Yeah, this is slick, man. This might be one of my favorite algorithms. Like all kinds of useful shit you can do. Okay, so we got that. So this is wrong in some instances. Let's do this. Oh, it failed. Let's just do make test. Stop. Stop. Awesome. Thanks, Windows Terminal. We'll just let that just die on its own eventually. Let's do make test. Yeah, one of the doors has to be wrong. There we go. That one. Alright, so we see east, we see south, we see south, we see north, west. Wrong. Start point is in a wall. I think I need to say what that position is. And actually, let's do it right here. It looked like all of those are right, but I think it's whenever the two doors are right next to each other. Yeah, it's pretty slick. It's doing binary space partitioning, which is like really simple, right? So it just, you know, cuts it randomly like this over and over, you know, and then places a room, places a room, places a room, places a room. Then what I do is I invert the map. So this becomes wall and everything else becomes space, even though that's technically wall. Then I put doors on everything. And then I go through each room and each pair of rooms, and I run the Dijkstra algorithm to find the path. And so what it's doing is it's kind of meandering in a semi-optimal way to get to the doors. So I do this room, and I do this room, that room, and then finally connect it. So it's mostly right, except for this is wrong. Just every once in a while it's wrong. Which is odd, because it's supposed to be set to have space. So it's whenever a source door is like this. Okay, so we're going to print right here. And then right before that error, let's say we're going to do what's the goddamn what's the error text? Our point is in a wall. There we go. Okay. Yeah, let me dump the map here. If it equals 1000, that means the paths are wrong. Yeah, and then we'll dump the yeah, we'll do that, and then that'll explode. I think it's a situation where like two doors are right next to each other, which will happen sometimes. Yeah. I mean, in a very complicated game, I think you might have to do some of that. I play a game 7 Days to Die, and it took them a long time to get their map generation mostly right. Actually, let's do this. Okay, cool. That's what we want. 42 and y is 10. So it's like around here. X is 42, it's more around here. I mean, I suppose I could just skip it. It kind of looks like it's happening if... yeah, I wonder if it's just sort of like you're pretty much done. Yeah, I think I can probably just do that for now, but I'm pretty sure it has something to do with maybe putting two doors right next to each other. So when I get to writing the unit test, maybe I'll do that. I'll have it where it doesn't ever write two doors right next to each other. I think that's what's going on here. So it's most likely like putting the character there or something like that. Or the map generation, maybe what's going on is the room is actually this big. But then eventually the map generation increases its size. But I don't keep track of that, right? Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do, instead of making that an error, yes, let's just return false there. Right, we'll see what we kind of get, and then let me do this. So I'll need some sort of fancy thing where, like, after generation, I look at the door, or maybe before, and I say, if this is already considered wall, move the door. Yeah, I'll need something like that where, like, if, like, let's say, so I got my map, I have like a room and a room, right? And map generation goes like this, right? And it does that thing where it kind of makes it a little wider. Well, now the door is still here, so I try to go do another map generation, and it's over. So what I should do is, if the door is on a spot that's wall after it runs, then pick a new door, like make a new random door. So that'd be really cool, yeah. But for now, we'll just do false, and then maybe we'll get some fucked up maps, but that'll be fine. Okay. Alright, let me see. I think I'm doing dump too much. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, and then let's run it, see what we got. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of closer to what I want, yeah. It still tends to put them on the bottom, but it's not too bad. Let's move around. Man, that's so slick. Oh, it's stuck. Interesting. Neat. That sort of works, but I think that means there's something up with the algorithm that makes it so that it gets stuck. Let's see if I can make it move. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll have to work on that. Yeah, so they can get in a corner. Yeah, so see, now it knows it can come after me. Yeah, interesting. I mean, we could just say monsters are stupid and sometimes they get stuck on walls. Okay, alright. I think I'll do a quick run with the paths. Let's do that. Yeah, let's show paths. Alright, so what you're seeing here is a result of that problem I just said. So see that there's no path to anything? So I'm guessing one of the rooms collided with a door. So yeah, I'll have to make that fix, but I can do that later. I think I'm going to do a whole unit test that just thrashes a whole bunch of maps. Yeah, so that one's good. It's either that or I am actually putting the door in the wrong place. But I think if I have that condition where the map, where the room has a door that that is technically in wall, I just regenerate the room. Regenerate the door. Okay, so this is pathing numbers. So see, the enemy is here, right? And what's going to happen is the enemy goes to any square that is lower. So it's going to go there, trying to get to me. Then as I move, these numbers will shift. So go here. Alright, so when I move down, so see now 6. And then it reached me. And then see over there it says you died. So now if I try to get away from it, so let me see if I can get it stuck in a corner again. Need to find something that might be a corner for it. No, I think that was a really special case. But I'll have to think through what that condition was. It was almost like... Yeah, it was almost like it thought it could get to me, but it couldn't. Let's try another one. Yeah, interesting. I'll have to sort that problem out too. Alright. Might be able to pull it off. Yeah, I think it's a pretty rare condition, but I'll have to sort it out. I think I'll have it where like yeah, maybe I need to place it farther away, so maybe in the last room. I also think maybe I should save the bad rooms and then use them in a test. Okay, so let's see if we can get it to get stuck. No, it seems to know what to do. Yeah, these maps are pretty cool. If I can solve that last generation problem. Yeah, I think that was just a weirdly unique condition. So, you know, for like a first like start game, I think that's fine. The maps will be more of a problem. Yeah, it followed me all around. Okay, we'll have to see how it does it. We'll watch for that. But I wonder if I can fix that problem right now. Let me think. I actually need to take a maybe 3-4 minute break, folks. So there's like an ad that starts in 21 minutes. If I run it manually, you guys just mute it. And then I do my break, I come back, and then we get basically an hour and a half, no interruptions. And then that'll actually be right at about the end of my stream. So then no more ads for the rest of the stream. So I'll do that, and yeah, I'll see you all in about 3-4 minutes. Alright, we're back. Thank you for sticking around. Now we're done. No more ads. Okay. So do I fix this thing now? I possibly could. I may end up doing your suggestion there. Let me think. Look for this. So basically right there, that's where we have a door that's technically inside. Yeah, it's a door that's inside a wall because of paths. I mean, I could just set it to not. I wonder if I just do this. Set it to... This is so jank. Set it to just like... It's technically a door, so set it to source door 9. Sure, I mean, let's try it. Just like set the path to whatever I want. No, I think that kills it. Because then I think the algorithm just never ends. Alright, we'll have to sort that out. I'm just gonna write that down. As a bug. Where's a card? This is my bug tracker. Index cards. I'm doing that for years, decades. Don't know why it works so well. All right, back. How you doing, man? Your dad or your bad? You Michael Jackson or something different? Okay, so we got random doors. It has a bug where sometimes a door is placed in an odd position. But that's something that's not too hard to fix. Yeah, this gives you kind of more fun layouts. Yeah, see, like a door can be here, doors can be on top, they can be on the side, the bottom. It's just sometimes a path might get cut, say, down to here, and then that's where the door is. So that gets technically considered wall. Yeah, so I just have to figure out how that works. Otherwise, yeah, that's kind of what I want. Okay, enough goofing off with that. Let me commit that. Smooth criminal. Yeah, so the consequence of that bug is sometimes the rooms are not actually connected. That's fine. We'll just run it again and then keep working until I make it a bit better. But yeah, this is kind of cool. I like the way this is done. Yeah, that makes for some cool maps. Okay, so once we have that, and then the other bug is that sometimes the enemies will get stuck. I think like might be able to do it. It's like in a corner like that. But I think I was pretty far away. I might have to make like some bad maps. Like pre-make a few maps where there's actually a problem, and then I can write a test that actually does what I'm doing right now. Just walks around and makes sure that the enemy can always follow. But yeah, that's sort of like a big chunk of making a rogue game. Let's do one more. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh yeah, so it might happen down there. Let's see if we can get the enemy stuck on the wall. Damn, I should have had the path numbers on. Okay, we want him to come over here. Okay, there. No, it seems to... Okay, so he's stuck now. Doesn't stay stuck for long, but yeah. Okay, yeah, previously it had a problem finding me. Okay, cool. Alright, there we go. Alright, random doors done. This code's not too bad, it's okay. Probably could do some cleanup, refinement, but other than that, I think it's mostly working for what I need. Let's take a look at the drawing. Yeah, what are we looking at? Yeah, 300's not bad. Let's look at the test real quick. Alright, so we have the map. I'm going to stop doing that for now. And let's go into main. Right, so this I need to sort of rethink how I'm doing that. This is good. I can use that for the text. Let's take a look at that UI real quick. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Yakov. See you later. Yeah, I think this UI is not bad. So, I mean, it's going to need more than this, but like a big kind of stats panel on the side, a little map off to the right. Let me see if I can ask how big this is for the display. And I'm also kind of curious if you can kind of render larger than what's on there. Right, so, yeah, so I have a canvas that big. Yeah, so let's do 120 and say 50. And if you're wondering why the coordinates are ×2 and ×4, FTX UI has a interesting drawing algorithm where it kind of does subpixels. So even though it's terminal based, it'll use various characters So like if this is one letter, it actually has the ability to do that. So it does a 2x4 for coordinates on the canvas. So if you want to position a character, you multiply it times 2 times 4. Okay, I'm curious how that'll draw. Let me just look. It still draws correctly. Let me try something. Yeah, that's the bottom of the map, but it doesn't actually move. Okay. Let's try the opposite. Let me do 60 by 25 to make the map 120 by 40. I'm just curious if like you can just draw the whole map, but then pan it around. It does look like that. Interesting. Is there another chat somewhere else? No. Nope. This is the only one. There is a Discord, but we only use that for links. It's for students in my courses. Right, so let me see. Yeah, that's really interesting. I could draw... let me see what happens when I go to the edge of the map. This is kind of the wrong map to do that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's really cool. So right now, FTX UI is drawing my character. But see how I'm like... We can actually zoom it so people can see. So I'm the blue character, right? And I gave the canvas, I made the canvas really big, and the viewport is really small. And so I go out there. So now I'm outside the map. So then I'd have to figure out how to possibly draw as I go through, right? Like how to reposition when you go off the edge. Okay, alright, so that's good. So can you change the canvas viewpoint? Let me see that real quick. Canvas. Yeah, is there a let me look for the canvas component actually. I think it's this. Yeah, let me look at this. Give me 1 second. There we go. Get a little bit hot in here. It's too bad you can't like reposition it. All right, so it'd be great if you could have a canvas that's like a much larger size, right? And then what you do is you just tell the algorithm or the FTX UI, draw the canvas, but the box is here. The viewport's there. I'm going to see if maybe there's a viewport. Yeah, it seems like, Interesting. All right, I'll have to research that. If I can do that, then that's pretty much the entire map solved, right? You just make the map, and then you just have the canvas follow the character around. Yeah, we just have to sort out what that is. Let me look at the UI again. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so we got that. Oh yeah, let me look at the bomb thing again real quick. Yeah. Alright, so I move around. Make an explosion. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Okay, so now thinking about what do we need in the UI. We're gonna need characters, entities that'll move around. I think I can think about where this is located. Let me do this. Let me do 20 by 20. Let's try that real quick. Oh, I think that's the wrong form. Huh. Odd. That might be something that doesn't exist. Let me just look real quick. Wait, does that return something different? Weird. Yeah, it's so inconsistent. Sometimes you run into things that are just really inconsistent. No, it returns the same thing. Yeah, I think it just doesn't support that. Yeah, I think the docks are just off. Okay, yeah, it just doesn't do what I think it does. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Let me see, what else? So we can probably do like HP bars, things like that. But let's work on getting these guys to actually fight. Okay. let's do that. Okay, so now we need to make an enemy. I think I can probably prototype it really quick here. So let's do class. I mean, normally it's like calling an entity. But let me look at my finite state machine library. Yes, let's play with that. We're gonna need an entity states. Right, we need 2 of those. And we're going to need a event function. I'll work on that in a second. Don't forget the semicolons. Alright. So we need a start state. Dead state. We'll just start with those. And then let's do event is go. For just generic do your thing. And hit. We'll say we can take 1 hit, then we die. So then we do that. And I can remember how we do this, so yeah. Alright, let me remember. Ah, yes. Alright, so that sets up the class, and then we just need to make some state functions. Alright. I think that hooks that up. Okay. We need one more state. Yes, hunting. All right. Then in here we have points. Okay, cool. We're going to disable copying. think that probably, yeah, I think that's fine. And this should be called hunting. All right, slick. So we start. All right, so in the start state, oh, we also need, we'll just start off with HP as 0. I know, HP is do 1, and also damage is 10. Okay. So we transition to hunting. This one should be entity event hit. And then this one just, yeah, state is dead all the time. Okay, let's compile that, see what we got. Oh. Oh, I might have got those backwards. Nope, that should be right. Oh, state. That's why. Alright, so a little state machine. We'll see how it works. I think that's not something that's commonly used. Wrong place. There we go. There it is. Oh, yeah. I do that too. Oh, what am I doing, dude? That's all wrong. Yeah, I think it's not a very common way to do it, but I'm kind of curious how well it works or not. Okay, so then we'll make entities out of each of the people, right? And we can then also add a move function and so on. Oh yeah, let's do that now. Yeah, I think we just do that. Alright, so now this should be entity. Entity, and we get rid of the equals. That takes a point for their starting location. I don't think I need to specify the point. I think that's automatic now. Yeah, we'll do entity for everything, but nah, we can probably get away with goal just being a point for now. I guess I'll just do that. Okay, so that converts them all the way to there. Then we have the pathing, and we move. Yes, okay. Good. And then we go. Like that. Okay, that'll move them. It's got a little bit hairy, but I can probably clean that up later. This one. And this one. Alright, so that works. Location, there, okay. Then we need this one. Yeah, so this will be, I'll add things to say draw yourself. Maybe. I have to think about how that works. Alright, so that's all converted. And then, how am I don't need this anymore. Make the paths. Where is the enemy? I think that's all I gotta do for that. Okay, see if it works. Oh yeah, that's right. So then we'll have some kind of entity to play with. And then I should be able to work on how enemies track people around and hit them. And basically the game mechanics. I also have sort of an idea for like a tiny mini game where it's like I put a bunch of gold on in the map, and you have to get to the map before the enemy gets to you or the gold. So it'd be almost kind of like a little chess game. Try to get the most gold you can. Okay, so let's see if we still... Yep, still got an enemy. Alright, still working. Awesome. Okay, cool. So now we just need to figure out how we kill the character. Let's say that. Okay, so we should just be able to hit them. Yeah, so let's look at where it's right around here. Yeah, I think right around here, that's what we want to do. We want to, yeah, I have to think about that. So you probably want to have like a function on entity to say if they're near an enemy and then they attack. And then if you do the bomb attack, yeah, so let me do this. Let's say if the enemy is there, then what we want is me.event entity event hit. All right, and then here, don't do that. And then let's give myself, say, to 20 hit points, so we can get hit 2 times, 2 or 3 times, and then where's the status text? Okay, so that gets set there. So all we got to do then is, yeah, in this, it's kind of. So I think after this, once I get this working, I'll have to go into like serious mode, kind of clean it up, pull things out, come up with like a combat system, probably write a little test to make things fight each other. Yeah, so right here. Yeah, let me come back and then let me go over here. So, right. Oh, I need to determine the damage. Let's just assume it's always 10 damage. And then we can sort out having the entity take the event can have an additional like modifier to it. Okay, so that'll be that. And then if HP is less than or equal to 0, we transition to dead. Otherwise, we do hunting. All right, so that covers all the conditions there. Okay, that's cool. So then what we want to do is all right. Yeah, I think do that, and then at the top of this, go if me dot HP. No, let's say in state dead. Then we'll go status text is you died. I have to make sure I have in state. I do not. Yes, it's spelled differently. Okay, so we have in state. We'll just check, are you dead? If you are, then we die. But I think we could do like a graphic of some kind, and then you start the map over. So we'll do this, actually. I'll make it a little more complex. At a certain point, I gotta get out of hacker mode and make this a little bit nicer. A lot nicer. I'm also curious how I could implement fog of war. I would probably need another overlay map of where you've been, like what you can see. Yeah, we'll see how this works. Oh, it's inaccessible in this context. The fuck? Yeah. The hell are you talking about? Shit. God, that's such a weird default. Okay, there we go. And then I should do, where's the gauge? Let's say it's, what did I say? It was like 20 HP. So let's say it's 100 divided by me.hp. Yeah, let's say you start off with like no hit points. Is that gonna do what I want? I think it does. Alright, we'll see. Alright. No, I don't think that does what I want. The other way around. It's my HP divided by 100. So give me a number less than 0. I mean less than 1. Okay. Okay, it's too far down. Oh, it's one of these maps that's kind of busted. Alright, do it again. Alright, let's see. I'm not dead. I should have got hit. Okay, so I'm not getting hit. And this is wrong. Let me look up the form of gauge. Yeah, it's a float. What am I doing wrong? Might be close to my bedtime. Let me get a little calculator. Alright, 20 divided by 100. Yeah, 0.2. What is this thing doing? What am I doing wrong? I wonder if HP is... Yeah, let's do this. We'll just do that instead of a fancy gauge. And then, oh, yeah, I gotta put that in the text. And then I gotta determine why I'm not getting hit, and then, yeah, then we'll have a, okay, it does show it. So let's see if the HP goes down. Okay, so I am getting hit. Okay, cool. It's just not registering it as a state. Okay, awesome. And I also know when an enemy is stuck, which is really cool. Alright, we'll keep that there, and then we just gotta determine... Yeah, I'm thinking it's I am in the state of dead. Let me just do this. I think what I'm going to do is just oh, I need to convert that to an integer. Yep. Oh, look at that. I totally broke the protection. Okay, so state is 0, state is 0. Yeah, I'm supposed to be dead, so it's not detecting it. Let me just confirm its state is 2. Hunting. Interesting. I need to transition to dead. I actually think yeah, do that. Just kind of force the test. Okay. It is going to state 2, so... Now let's see what we got. Oh, it's just that the enemy is stuck. So yeah, it knows I'm dead. And then I stay in the dead state. Okay. We got something. Right, very cool, very cool. Not like, you know, very professional, but it's working. Okay, so we got the ability to move around. We got entities that can hit. We could also yeah, I'll have to clean this up. So all this stuff will have to go out. All these, this whole class goes in its own thing. Then, yeah, I got to sort out how you do Fog of War. Most likely, that's going to require another map. That'll be like the reveal map. So if it's on the reveal map, then I show it. If not, I don't. And I think the other thing is, I kind of like it like that, but yeah, I think getting rid of all of this would be good. Okay, so let me see. Let me think. I think probably the next thing is I want to investigate what it would take to render this inside an SFML context. So let me look at that real quick. All right. Oh, also, want to do that? Eh. Let's do this. Yeah, we'll just leave it. Okay. So what I want to look at is, let's get rid of all of these. And then I think I want to look in screen. I think I got chili spice in my eye. Give me a second. Had something spicy for dinner, so must have rubbed it in my eye or something. All right, screen. Alright, so the way FTX UI works is it's just drawing to the terminal. So we can go take a look real quick. Let's load that up so you can sort of look. And then it's just doing that by doing these control characters. So this is sort of like escape. They're called ANSI codes. So the terminal interprets those. You don't see them, but it changes the way it looks. So when you see this, how I'm blue, that's red, this is a dull gray. That's all with ANSI codes. It's just a really, really old standard for doing it. Or VT100 is probably what's used these days, which is the new standard, but it came out like what, 1985 or something like that. late 80s. So that's how those things are drawn. So then to make it work in graphics, I think let's see where this is used. Okay, not hyperlink. Blink, inverted, strike through, foreground. Tile encoding. So these characters we want to keep. We want this to be... basically what we're looking for is like it's a graphic output, but you use text sizes to position everything. So that's just upgrading those things. Alright, so this is screen. Yeah, so my thinking is this is where you would do SFML setup, right? Or you would have a special subclass of screen that you would pass an SFML UI to. Okay, so you have that. So toString wouldn't really do anything, but this seems to be the primary rendering method. Yeah, let me take a look. Yeah, it gets all the pixels. So we just gotta figure out, is pixel character sized, or is there a translation going on? You could just, yeah, we have the pixel character here, pixel string width. Okay. Yeah, so that's print. So then this you would just implement in like basically SFML, you put it in a new position. Clear is pretty easy. You don't need to do that. Oh, it's using image. Let me look at this real quick. Where's image coming from? Ah, okay. Does it include an image, or is it... It must be including an image, but let me see what its subclass is. Oh no, it's going to be in includes. Ah, it does subclass image. Interesting. Interesting. So I wonder if you just subclass image and then that's easier. No, because then you have to have screen do that. Okay, so we'll have to look at image. Yeah, so that's doing clear. That's fine. Apply a shader. Yeah, we can kind of do the same thing. Okay. Alright, so the register hyperlink, I don't think that matters, and hyperlink doesn't matter. So you'd most likely ditch those. Not sure what applying a shader is necessarily going to do. So I wonder if the actual rendering is in image. Just take a look at that. Right, so this is image. Yeah, this determines your pixels, your dimension. Yeah, pretty much just clears it. It has the pixels. And then do this. Let's look at terminal. So that's just determining color. So what we do is we would override that terminal and just tell it, just basically say, yeah, you have true color, right? Because we're going to be pointing it, or like basically rendering in straight into SFML. So once you render straight into SFML, you have access to everything. And also, I kind of want to see if you can add the concept of a layer. So you can draw the UI and then you can pick a square, and you can actually do 2 drawings on top, so get some layers, right? Or maybe make one region like double size font, so you can have multiple size fonts in the same thing. So it's not DOM. So look at box. Oh, that's kind of the stuff I actually need. Interesting. Maybe I should copy this. Because I'm doing a lot of this shit manually. Oh, yeah, I could totally need this. Okay, so it's nothing in there. Let me look in source. Yeah, I think this is very doable. See, the majority of the rendering is in this. So it's not really even doing rendering. Okay, yeah, loop. Let me look at loop. Interesting. Yeah, it's doing almost nothing. Just has screen interactive. What is screen doing? Pre-main, post-main. Okay, so let's look at screen interactive. Yeah, this seems to be the main spot. Let's look at the include. Let me load up my code. Let's just see how this gets rendered. Just run once blocking, I guess. Yeah, in here. Draw, reset, cursor. Okay. Let's do source component, screen interactive. Run once blocking. Alright, execute signal handlers. Get a task, receive the task, handle task for component, run once component. Interesting. It's just doing a draw. Okay, so what's draw do? Aha. I think we found it. How much is this? 829 to 928. That's not much. Okay, so it renders the component, gets the terminal size. Okay, gets requirements for dimensions and stuff like that. Where's dimension come from? Must be internal. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Hey, I like that style. I like that. Include components, screen interactive. Let's look for... That must come from something else. From public screen, which is in screen. That's probably an image. Yes. Oh, I kind of like that. So I've been doing, I hate it. I actually hate this. But I've been doing the thing other people do where you do that. But I just hate that. And then there's a lot of people who come from languages where this means something is protected. Like you can't use it. So I kind of like this. I don't know why. There's no real reason, but I just don't like the M. It just bothers me. I feel like I'm working around C++'s flaw, right? So I might start doing this because it just seems more readable to me. I feel like a member variable in the class. Interesting. Okay, so we can get access to dimensions. Yeah, that's part of SFML, so we could do that. Okay. Determining if it's resize, reset the cursor. So this would be, just take that out. Okay, determining the size. That would go away. That would probably go away. This is all just Microsoft stuff. Alright, and then you call render. Okay, now let me mark that. We'll come back and then... Yeah, this is just positioning stuff. So these are just the VT100 escape codes. What is it? Ends in A and B. Yeah. So that's how you do position XY. So this would all go away. That would go away. Yeah, and then you just have toString. I think comes from screen because it's a subclass of screen. And then render. Where's render? So it just needs a screen. Render just needs a screen. That's in Node. Is that components node? No. Screen node. Guess I gotta actually look. Where's node at? Let's look for DOM. Oh, wrong one. Source FTX UI, DOM, node. all it's doing, huh? Child is going to be a base component. So probably component. Ah, interesting. Ah, okay, here's the main meat. Yeah. I think if this renders, right, this is rendering into something. We don't need this to go anywhere because we're just gonna take the characters that FTX UI already does, but just use a SFML and a regular font rendering to display it, right? So I think all we need to do is just probably just a subclass of Screen Interactive that knows how to write to the SFML window. And then whatever this shader thing, we'll have to figure that out, see what that does. Set box, compute requirements, and render. So we just got to look at this actually. Render. So this part, I think we have to track down render. I think all it's doing is just writing characters into a thing. So then we look at screen. So it's either something in image. Nope, that's very simple. Screen. Yeah, it's pretty much just I'm thinking it's basically like this. Yeah, here we go. This is it. Because it's really as long as you can take the color out. Yeah. You could even try to interpret the color codes and just go with it. Interesting. All right, everyone. I think this is really good. I think I'm actually gonna sign off for the night. And yeah, maybe tomorrow we try to get FTX UI to print to an SFML GUI window. So I'll bring SFML over and then I'll just see if I can get something to show up, even if it's like nasty ANSI codes and stuff like that. And if I can, then that's really cool. I think I will continue the rest of the game with that setup, because then we get sound and all sorts of other good stuff. So... all right, thanks for stopping by and hanging out. And I shall be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. To do more of this, working on this roguelike. Just for everyone who hasn't seen it yet, on this guy. So I will see y'all tomorrow.